I like Matt Moss's and Jace Owen's gate pick, 1 and 2, right on the inside. We've seen that work in both classes the whole time. And Chris Zombie Blos is a little further out next to Cullen Park. So, I think Chris has shown the greatest amount of speed here this weekend, but you never know. That's why they drop the gate. That's why they go racing, right?
Absolutely. Well, there he is. He's just put a little bit of, there's a little bit of distance between Blos, there, number 6, and Moss to the inside gate as the 15-second board goes up. Remember, 8 minutes plus a lap here, the final SX2 finale, the main event here in Paris, the La Défense Arena, just outside, under the watchful eye, if you like, of the Grand Arch, up on the hill above the Capitol. The 5-second board turns. All eyes in the first 4 gates. 102, Moss gets an absolute blinder of a start as well, but so too does 66 Blos. It's game on, folks, here. And it's Matt Moss for the 3rd time this, today, with the Ox Moto hole shot.
Whoa, big by Moss.
Yeah, but Doe also got caught up and ended up going to the inside. We've got Owen there in 2nd position, and he takes the lead away. We said he could be the spoiler, and he leads here on the opening lap, does Jace Owen, as everybody else comes in the lane behind him. But the 2 Bud Racing, Drink Bud Racing Kawasaki's are there, and it's Moss first, Blos in the second rider, Quentin Prunier finds as well. Prunier, Thomas in 5th, Cullen Park, good start he was hoping for in 6th.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, these are first laps led for Jace Owen, I believe, here this weekend. I feel pretty good because he's been consistently one of the faster guys. Very impressive move to get by Matt Moss there and grab the lead. And look, you've been there as a racer, Paul. Jace Owen can only control one thing, and that's winning the race and worrying about what happens behind him. Hey, who knows what can happen, right? So he's just got to look on sprinting away right now.
So the Honda FR25, Subtle or Soutel?
You got me on that one.
Okay, so riding for the French outfit this weekend, I guess.
He is, they are sponsoring Jace, Alex Ray, doing a good job over there.
So Owen leads then, 1.6 seconds as they hit the line at the end of that first official lap, but all eyes on this battle here, and 8 points at the start of the race. It will be 6 as it stands like this, because it will be 17 for 2nd, 15 for 3rd, with 20 being awarded to Jace Owen if he can stay there. But I'm sure Jace Owen loving the situation that he's in at the moment, because he knows, probably from a pit board, the 2 guys going for the Prince of Paris title locked together behind him, and that's given him a little bit of breathing space. Not the, it's the perfect scenario for him.
Yeah, pretty much, right? If you're Chris Blos, though, do you just kind of, know that you've got this and ride around? But that's sometimes when you make mistakes. That's sometimes when things happen to you, right?
Yeah.
If you lose some aggressiveness and you try to plan out the perfect race, it doesn't always work that way.
The guy in 4th place, so look at this great shot, this 9mm Bud Racing Kawasaki. Quentin Prunier trying to take a lunge down the inside of Chris Blos there. Haven't seen Prunier up at this sharp end of the competition all weekend long. His Achilles heel, if you like, has been his speed through the whoops, but he's gradually been working on them. Good to see the 319 hanging on to the 102 and the 66 ahead of him.
Yeah, Bud Racing's got to be stoked right now. 2, 3, and 4 in this race, and all the riders showing off pretty well. So that's a good job for Kawasaki and Bud Racing here. Jace Owen right now, 2.9 second lead as it sits, 6:18 to go in this one. And again, Jace Owen, this is for 2nd overall right now. If he can hold on to this, and maybe possibly if disaster strikes or something, Jace Owen could be taking home the Prince of Bercy title if something happens to Chris Blos. But as it is, all he can do is just sprint away, and he's doing a good job of that.
Yeah,
impressive whoop speed for Jace.
And he's only 2 points behind Matt Moss. Matt Moss is 2 riders ahead of him. So in that respect, it still looks like Owen is going to place 3rd overall in the overall classification. So 5 3/4 minutes to go, plus that 1 lap. How telling is that going to be? Each of these races, well, actually, the first 2 were the same duration, 5 minutes. This one is now just a little bit longer, 8 minutes.
Thomas Doe in 5th right now. We've been waiting for him to get going all weekend long. He's certainly an accomplished French Supercross racer, either here or in America, and he's putting some good results, and it's been a terrible weekend for Thomas Doe. Right now, he's 5th and holding on to that, so that'll be a good job for him if he can keep that going.
Enzo Pelias there just going down, picking himself up as the leaders come through. 4 laps clicked off. And Jace Owen it is who leads, continues to lead, I should say. This is what happened to Pelias a moment ago.
Oh, my name was Enzo. That's a cool name. Oh, and that's
blows his chances of the overall then. Chris Blos upside down in the whoop section. He was in 3rd place, and that is going to hand the possible championship then to either Owen or Matt Moss. So pressure on then in the next 4.5 minutes. Watch this here. Does he dip the front end? Yes.
Unbelievable.
And a wheel right in the tailbone as well. That's got to hurt. And 35 years young, he's going to be feeling that one on the plane home tomorrow.
Heartbreak for Chris Bloss and the Bud Racing team for sure. All he had to do was just bring this thing home and get this title, and he looks out of it right now. And what did we say? What did we say, Paul? That Jace Owen just does what he has to do, and right now he's in position to win this. And man, that's a heartbreak right now. Jace Owen 1 point up on Matt Moss. So folks, what you're seeing on the screen right now, this is for the overall win for the weekend for the Prince of Paris.
Yeah, Jace Owen on the Honda leading the way, but you've got a hard charge in Matt Moss all over the back of him. And Moss, who has 2 wins today, looking to make it 3 to emulate what his teammate did yesterday, Chris Bloss. Bloss now, I'm not sure if he's out of the race, is he? Yeah, he's just pulled out.
Bloss is pulled off, so he's out of this thing. Heartbreak. Fastest guy all weekend long. So now if you're Bud Racing, you've got to relay to Matt Moss. This is the championship. This is the title. You've got to let him know we got to get this done. 3 minutes and 30 seconds. We're in for a heck of a finish here.
Well, consistency has been the game for both these two, hasn't it? Because they, you know, when you look at Matt Moss, steady away yesterday. He's picked it up with 2 wins, and he's in second at the moment. But Jace Owen has been there, consistent all day, solid, as reflected by his position. He was third going into this final race, 2 points off of Moss. With Bloss going out, and here we go, bottom corner here, final turn, and Matt Moss tries to cut back to the inside of the American. Can he cut back here, yes or no? When he goes high and wide, Owen knows he's there. These two absolutely bar to bar, and he knows now he's trying to ride defensive as Jace Owen. He may lose out on the whoops here, and he does. And Moss goes through, takes over the lead, and this is for the championship. Are we going to see a first ever Australian Prince of Paris in the form of Matt Moss? And when you think of riders like Chad Reed that have come through and done this event in the past, this could be quite something.
Boy, I don't know what's gone wrong with Jace Owen here, but he didn't triple in on the rhythm section. Matt Moss opening up a little bit of a gap. He needs a breather, it looks like.
He had a big panic grab there as well. Came up short on that rhythm.
Absolutely. God, he's going to be kicking himself after this if he knows anything about Chris Bloss and what the situation is with that. And maybe his team has told him that. But, man, Matt Moss right now taking the first 2 wins and leading this one. Everything's coming up Matt Moss's way right now. Gets a little buck wild in the whoops there. And Jace takes the tighter line and closes up a little bit.
So just less than 2 minutes plus a lap. Of course, lap times here around the 47, 48 second mark, depending on traffic. And a perfect lap, if you like.
What a turn of events here.
Yeah.
SX2 round.
Yeah, and of course, getting his best start of the day, Chris Bloss right there, getting ready to attack and pull the trigger. He was sat in the perfect spot to lift the Prince of Paris trophy. Just the whoops got away from him ever so slightly. And then obviously it cost him big. So
the respective camps of Owen and Moss cheering them on. Owen's been better in the whoops the last 2 laps, but he's running out of time here. He's got to make something happen. Moss has been tripling in here. Jace Owen has not been able to pull the trigger on it. Still doesn't do it, and that's costed him for sure. Everything he makes up in the whoops, he loses in that rhythm section.
Yeah. As we look, this is a fantastic ride and a great way if he can stay there in third. Quentin Prunier going to be riding 1 more year in the European 250 Championship this year. Next year, sorry. But just to get through this one and give the home fans something to cheer about. Obviously, there's a bunch of French riders out there. Brice Merlin, Thomas Doe, Lucas Ambert, Yanni Asuti. They line up behind him in 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th. Justin Starlin, 8th. Hugo Mansato, Julian LeBeau, rounding out the top 10. Cullen Park, 12th. So didn't make a great start. And obviously made some problems somewhere. Because wasn't he in around 6th place early on? Yeah,
he really was. He was around somewhere around there. He's 4th overall right now as we go. But, yeah, Cullen Park not having the ideal main event after really kind of breaking out early on. Oh, there's Jace Owen. He pulls the trigger on the triple, so that'll help him a little bit. We're coming up to the white flag, though.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, Jace Owen, whatever he's got left, he's got to pull some sort of magic out here to get the Prince of Versi title.
Time is up. The 1-lap board or the white flag will go out as they turn right and hit the finish line jump any moment now for Matt Moss.
Boy, his team, what an emotional roller coaster with Blos and then Matt Moss getting it. I can imagine that. Yeah, the ups and downs of it. One more time through the whoops.
Just a little bit further back, Thomas Doe in 5th place. Lucas Humbert is next, and then Yanis Asuti. And Asuti, another rider, not explosive on his starts today. 3 whole shots yesterday, nothing and nowhere close today.
Yeah, confidence is such a funny thing when it comes to this sport, right? And here we go, about a half a lap to go. Got a good battle going on though right now between Imbert and Asuti and all those guys. So
just making their way to the penultimate corner. Moss just ahead of these guys down the final section into the final turn. We're getting ready to crown our winner here, the 102. Matt Moss out of the final turn. He is the Prince of Paris, and I think he knows it as well. Second for Jace Owen. And Quentin Prunier will finish and crosses the line in 3rd. And his fans just in front of us here, and maybe some of the team sponsors in front of our booth. But look at it, three-way here, and it's Doe. Brice Maylin gets 4th, Doe 5th, Amber 6th, Isuti 7th. And but our Prince of Paris, if you like, Matt Moss with Jace Owen. Had Owen won the race, he would have been crowned. That's how tight it was, Steve Matthews.
That's earning it from Matt Moss, man. Congratulations to him. Put in gutsy rides yesterday through the pack. Didn't get on the box all day yesterday. Turn it around today to win all 3. Took a little bit of tragedy from Chris Blos crashing out, but hey, he'll take it, man. I wonder if he saw Blos riding off before the whoop section. Blos kind of cut in front of him when he was riding off the track, and I wonder if that's how Matt knew that he had taken this win, right?
He's just found out as well that he's won it. I think that's what that was for, so he gets his $500 for his Ox hole shot for today, winning that, and he comes away with the Prince of Paris as well.
He's 32 years old. He's coming off being suspended for 4 years down under. And what a comeback for him, absolutely. I saw him at the World Supercross rounds, and I didn't even know he was still racing. He's got a twin brother, Jake, that isn't racing anymore. They were both suspended. And good job for Matt and the Bud team, man. And a real cool story. Heartbreak for Chris Blos, honestly. Got a feel for it. In